Hi, I am Girish Kishnani, and you are watching 5-Minute Learnings. Welcome to the new series on emotions. This video will introduce you to emotions and types of emotional responses. Emotions are natural reactions we experience in response to events or situations. The kind of emotion we feel depends on what triggers it. For example, we may feel joy when we receive good news, and fear when we sense danger. Emotions play a powerful role in our lives. They influence how we think, make decisions, and interact with others. Whether we're happy, sad, frustrated, or excited, our emotions often guide our choices, from the relationships we build to the hobbies we enjoy. According to therapist Annie Miller, being aware of our internal emotional state and being more mindful and present with how our mind and body respond to situations enables us to manage stress better. With this awareness, we become more emotionally resilient and less overwhelmed by anxiety. What are emotions? In the book Discovering Psychology, authors Hockenbury and Sandra Hockenbury describe emotions as complex psychological states made up of three key parts: a subjective experience, a physiological response, a behavioral or expressive response. Psychologists have also worked to define and classify emotions. In 1972, Paul Ekman proposed 6 basic emotions that appear to be universal across cultures: joy, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. Later, in the 1980s, Robert Plutchik developed the Wheel of Emotions, showing how basic emotions blend together to create more complex feelings, much like mixing colors. By 1999, Ekman expanded his list to include embarrassment, excitement, shame, pride, satisfaction, contempt, and amusement. Let's look more closely at the 3 core elements of emotion. Subjective experience. While many emotions are shared across all humans, how we experience them can be deeply personal. Take anger as an example. For one person, it might feel like irritation. For another, it could build into full-blown rage. These variations depend on past experiences, personality, and even cultural background. We also rarely feel emotions in isolation. Often, we experience mixed emotions, a blend of different feelings at the same time. Starting a new job may bring excitement and anxiety. Getting married, moving to a new city, or becoming a parent might trigger joy, nervousness, and even fear. These emotions can come all at once or shift from one to another quickly. In short, how we interpret what's happening affects the kind of emotional experience we have, even when the emotion itself is the same. Physiological response. Emotions don't just live in the mind. They affect the body too. You may have felt your stomach drop from anxiety or your heart race in fear. These physical responses are part of how the body reacts emotionally. Most of these reactions are managed by the autonomic nervous system, which controls automatic functions like heartbeat and digestion. A key part of this system, the sympathetic nervous system, is responsible for the body's fight-or-flight response, which prepares us to face danger or escape it. Modern brain research has shown that the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep in the brain, plays a crucial role in emotional processing, especially fear. It's part of the limbic system, which manages emotions, motivation, and memory. When we're exposed to a threat or emotionally charged image, the amygdala lights up. People with damage to this area often have trouble recognizing or responding to fear. Behavioral response. This is the part of emotion we usually notice first, the way we express what we're feeling. Facial expressions, gestures, body posture, tone of voice, all these communicate how we feel to others. We spend a lot of time interpreting these expressions, and our ability to read them accurately is part of what's called emotional intelligence. Understanding how someone else feels, even when they don't say it directly, is a major part of how we connect socially. Cultural norms also influence how emotions are shown and understood. Research has found that Western cultures tend to promote more intense, high-arousal emotions like excitement or distress, while Eastern cultures often place greater value on calm, low-arousal emotions like serenity and peace. Emotions, feelings, and moods. Though people often use these terms interchangeably, emotions, feelings, and moods aren't the same. Emotions are short-term responses to specific events. Feelings are the personal, internal experience of those emotions. shaped by how we interpret the situation. Moods are longer-lasting emotional states that may or may not have a clear cause. Imagine you have a disagreement with a friend. Both of you might feel anger, but your feelings could be very different. You might feel hurt because you felt dismissed, your friend might feel jealous because they felt overshadowed. That's how the same emotion can trigger different feelings. Moods are less intense than emotions but tend to last longer. You might feel cheerful all day because something went well in the morning, or feel gloomy for no clear reason. Sometimes a mood can shape your entire experience, even if the cause isn't obvious. That's all for today on Introduction to Emotions. In the next video we will explore the types of emotions in detail. Hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and follow or subscribe to my channel 5 Minute Learnings, and do remember to hit the bell icon to get notified on new content. Thanks for watching.